Party. Sit back down there. Almost sat in the same chair.
All right, you guys, we have a winner. Woo! Thank you. Congratulations, Beth. All right, don't forget to sit in a different seat when you go back. That'll be your final warning. A different chair, please. It's a different perspective we're going after.
Yeah, let's get ready.
All right, so did everybody learn something new about everybody in the room or somebody in the room?
Yes.
What was something, since you won, what was the most unique thing on your board? Did you find something that was unique?
Yeah.
Who's a twin in the room, real quick, while she's thinking of it? Therese is a twin, everyone. Is Therese the only twin in the room? Yeah? All right. Yeah. What was the most interesting thing on your board? Oh yeah, Kevin was born with only one kidney, so that's information that I didn't know. Oh, so who somebody else was?
Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne, our newest member of the team. There he is, right there. There's Dwayne, everyone. Oh, cool. So we have two people that were born with one kidney. I don't even know how many you're supposed to be born with, but it sounds unique. Just being honest. Probably like 2 or 3, something. Backup plans. Okay, well thank you guys. That breaks the ice, gets us all out of our chairs. Now we're awake. We're gonna get going on the next thing that we have in our little envelope. So you guys can keep your papers if you would. Just keep them in your little envelopes so we don't have trash all over. And we're gonna pull out, well actually before we pull it out, we're gonna do a little demonstration. And because Brian is here and he is my other half, will you come up? I didn't tell you about this, but it'll be fine. Okay, a hand for Brian one more time because he loves this stuff. Thank you. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do, if you just, hang out for a second until I get my story straight. We're going to do something that's labeled in your packets called Dreams List. And I did this activity, actually both of us did this activity, a little bit different than how we're going to do it here, but we went to a seminar and the guy kind of ran through this activity with us and it really put some, just gives you some focus. And kind of what we're talking about today is what you focus on is what expands. You know, everything you focus on, if it's negative, if it's positive, if it's whatever it is, it expands. So you see it like, gosh, I had a bad day. And then it gets bigger and bigger. Oh, that person cut me off. And then this happened and that happened. And it just keeps expanding if you want to see it that way. Same thing is true with positive, encouraging things. So we're going to try to talk about what our focus is going to be. And one of the things we're going to do today for our personal inventory is we're going to do this thing called Dreams List. But before we do it, I want to demonstrate something real quick. So I'm going to need, since Beth loves this too, I'm going to need probably a couple of volunteers to come up and help me out. But one thing I would like to do, the reason I called Brian is because it's like this. Whether it's a personal relationship that you have or whether it's a goal that you have or a dream that you have, let's represent Brian as that right now, okay? So right now he's a personal relationship with me, and we first started out our relationship almost 10 years ago like this. We're both on the same side of the fence and we're both walking and looking out into the world and we see everything like we're going to go out and tackle it together. And at some point, you stay together and, he's got to go his way, I've got to go mine. And so we kind of just start, seeing each other this way. And then Ed, if you'll help me out, something happens along the way. Because, can you come up here and just stand here and hold that in front of him actually, a little bit in front of him if you would. We have misunderstandings and misperceptions. I want you to block them as much as you can. And then, again, Andy, if you'll help me out, can you hold this one? There's like miscellaneous anger or resentment. Stand right here, please. Just block Brian. Yeah, no, just stand here. We're going to make a line right here. We're going to show all the reasons why it's hard for me to see Brian at the end of the day. Bonnie, if you don't mind. We have some unresolved childhood crap I put just like that. So if you'll hold that up in front of Brian. Gosh, it's really hard. It's really hard for me to see him now, but anyway, it is what it is. Beth, something he or she said, in this case it's him, he said that, and it's like, wow, that's all I see when I'm looking at Brian. And then, Kevin, if you'll grab one of these, something he or she did right here, again, right here. Gosh, it's really hard. Like, gosh, every time he says something, it's like really in the way. Ricky, we got past relationship issues because we all have those when we go into a relationship, don't we? And then, Daryl, the way he made me feel one time, even if it was one time, 10 years ago, right here. Now, how hard is it for me to see Brian when he goes, hey babe, did you have a chance to do the dishes today? Did you have a chance to stop for milk today at the store? I'm like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? I can't get milk. And I freak out on it because I can't even see him, the person that I started out this relationship with. This is a lot like our dreams and what we do for exactly what our goals look like. Let's make Brian. The ultimate dream that I have in my life was just to run a seminar just like this for companies just like ours around the world, just like people in this room. That is my dream. That is the purpose. That is why I was born. That's what I'm born to do. So if I say that's my dream, and all these things because I missed a chance to do it, because I'm too old, because I tried it once and it didn't work out, or whatever the excuses are, get in the way of me getting to that dream, at the end of the day, it's probably very hard for me to get there. But when I clean out the baggage and I clear all those things out of the way, because I resolve the way he made me feel that one day, and my past relationship issues, and something he said, and all that childhood crap I carry around with me. And sometimes I take 2 steps back or whatever it is, but something else he said, and misunderstandings and whatever Andy's bringing along. All that baggage gets cleared away. How much easier is it for me to see Brian, or my dream, or my goal at the end of the day? Much easier, much healthier, much better. That's what we're going to talk about today. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. That's what we're going to talk about today in relation to Micro4, because that's why we all really are here. Micro4 is the company that we all choose to work for. We show up every day. Some of us have been here a long time. Some of us are brand new. This is Dwayne. What is it, like your 3rd day or something today? Or second or third day? Understand he's been here before, so he loves it. He's coming back. That's awesome. All right? So sometimes we look at it and we go, wow. I mean, you see Micro4 at the end of the day, or you see your job on whatever your component is that you do for us every day, that we all do, and you see that at the end of the day, what you started for, and when you walked in the door, like Dwayne, or, good Lord, thank you, technical difficulty. When you walked in the door at the beginning, you were like, wow, I'm going to conquer this job. I love this job. Every day you come to work and you love what you do, and you're excited, and you're like 3 weeks into it, and 4 weeks, and 5 months, and 2 years, and then something, I don't know what it is. A lot of us do it. We get complacent. We get comfortable. That word I don't really love to get. And then we get angry. We get resentful. We get negative. We just see the things that we see because a lot of other people started getting there too. We're not going to do that anymore. We are probably just as humans doing that, but we're going to be more aware of it this time. And we're going to start making changes to clear out some of that baggage. When people say to me, should offend all of you the same it does me, but maybe it does or doesn't. When people say to me, that's the Micro4 way, and they say it in a negative way, I hear that all the time. I've heard it since day one, and I'm sure all the people that are new in the last however long, when you started, you heard it too. That's just the way we do it here. That's the Micro4 way. To me, that's a belief of somebody's that's been passed down, and it's not okay anymore. So I'm telling you today, like when you say that, you're contributing to that problem right now. You're saying it's the Micro4 way. Because I'll tell you what, when I show up to work and I'm professional and I want to do a good job and I want to represent my best and I want my company to keep giving me a paycheck, the Micro4 way is the way I do it. So if you're saying that, then it has a reflection on me. So you should take offense to that. And that's why I bring it up today, okay? So today, rather than looking through all that baggage of the Micro4 way, let's just consider this is the Micro4 way. This is how it's going to be. Everybody's in a good mood. We're all happy. Everybody's participating. We're getting paid. We're getting bonuses. We're hitting our goals. That's the Micro4 way. Try that on. Just see how it feels. See what it does. Okay? That's what we're going to do. So with that dreams list right now, we're going to give you 3 minutes. And this is kind of a little bit of an exercise on the brain right now. I know it's like way before 9 o'clock, I think. But anyway, I'm not a morning person. I could have signed your paper on that one. However, we're going to do this activity. Yes, Glenn?
Just so everybody knows, she doesn't drink coffee, so if you want to quit coffee, you can still wake up like this.
Yeah. You can wake up and go to sleep like this. It's like this all the time.
No. She drinks Pepsi.
Yeah, I do.
Pepsi all.
I have a problem. My name is Stacy. I have a Pepsi addiction. I'll admit that.
Addicted to Pepsi.
Okay, so what we're going to do on this paper when April starts the music, you good? In just a second, we're going to give you 3 minutes, and here's how it's going to go. Everything you want in your life, everything, I mean everything, down to the new dishes that you want at home, the television that you want to buy, the kid you want to put through college. I don't care what it is, big or small, write it on this list. You're not going to share it with anybody, it's just yourself. But do it like this. If it's not on the paper, you don't get it, okay? Make sure you put every single thing you want in your life on that piece of paper. Everything, I don't care what it is. People in your life, you want to rectify, like relationships that you have with people in 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. Put it all at the forefront, think about it while you're doing it. As soon as the music starts, we're going to give you a few minutes and write it down. Just write it down. If you want to buy a new pool table, you want to play in the World Series of Poker like me, you want to be the first female to win it, whatever it is. If you don't write it down though, you don't get it, okay? So let's put it down on paper and let's make it real. Want to mend a relationship with a family member or a friend? You want to, whatever, save the world? Doesn't matter, big or small. Put it on there. Take some time. Take it seriously if you would. Let's do this.
Take 3 minutes.
3 minutes or however long we give you. I don't know how long this song is. It's going to last through the song. All right.
Free bird. The long version.
Stairway to heaven.
Yeah, stairway to heaven.
There was a time when men were kind.
That's beautiful.
Is anybody complaining about that?
I'm laughing.
There was a time when love was blind. Love was a song, but the song was exciting.
That wasn't the complaint, right?
There was a time it all went wrong.
Thought that was the end.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving.
I worked this morning.
And I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the time is gone by, with a voice as soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. Slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But
Can anybody name that tune?
Susan Boyle, I Dreamed a Dream. I thought it appropriate for the dreams list. Everybody have a good time with that? Some of us struggle a little bit to figure out what it is we really want out of the world. No? Good. Awesome. Anybody need more paper? You did? It's okay. That's all right. No one's judging here. Everybody's just going to put it at the forefront of their mind and try to think about that, because sometimes we just go through the world and don't even know where we're going to end up. And so what does that do? I mean, how many of you guys have ever been on an airplane or a bus, right? Everybody? So when you go to the airport and you want to go to, let's go somewhere fun. You want to go to Cancun, and you go to the airport in Sacramento or San Francisco probably. And you get there. Okay, let's go to Vegas then, I'm cool with that, right? Let's go to Vegas. So we're going to Vegas and you go to San Francisco or Sacramento or whatever airport you decide to get in the car and drive to. When you get to that airport, you just walk in and go, this plane will do, I'll just get on this one, and hope it takes you there. You don't, right? But we do that sometimes in our lives, not even knowing, not even being aware, because we just get on the bus and go through our routine and kind of like do what we do, and then go, wow, I wonder how the heck I ended up here. Where did my 30s go? Where did my 40s go? You know? Where did my life go, and how did I end up here? Well, you ended up here because you kept getting on the wrong plane or the wrong bus or getting in the wrong car to be exactly where you didn't even know you were going to be, and then you're still surprised about it. I've been there. We've all been there, I think, in this room. And so one of the things we want to do about that, stop doing that. Start getting on the right plane. Start planning things out for yourselves and figuring out, do I even go to Sacramento or San Francisco to start in the first place? How am I going to get there? And then take the bus or the train or the plane or the way to work, or whatever it is that gets you to where you want to go. And if you don't know because you had a hard time filling it out, don't judge yourself for that. Just be aware of it and go, you know what do I want out of this life, you know? If I don't want to have anything, you're not going to get anything. That's the easy part. You'll always get what you want if you don't have any plans. You'll always get something, whatever it ends up to be. So I thank you guys for doing that one. I know it takes a little bit more thought and personal touch from everybody, but we're not going to share that. It's just something for you to keep so you can put that back in your envelope. And now we're going to do a little magic trick. Anybody like magic? Yeah? Who would like to volunteer for this magic trick? Whoever does, not you. Therese, perfect. Whoever does this magic trick is going to probably, here's what I'm going to do for the person that does this magic trick, Therese right now. Can you get the dry erase board out of that magic trick? Hold on one second. I gotta do something. Okay, Therese, thank you for volunteering. This is your dry erase board for the moment. Does everybody remember on the questionnaires that you filled out, we asked you, besides your paycheck, because we're all going to get one of those for showing up, what's important to you when you go to work every day? These are some of the things that not only did we put on the list, but other people added to it, so I thank you for that. When it said other, people put other. So we took those and put them in our little board. So we made a magic trick out of this. It's going to go a little something like this. Therese, who's volunteered to help us, is going to pick a row with one of these things that's the most important thing to her. Doesn't matter what it is, there's not a right or wrong answer. A lot of us shared those. When you figure out what row it is that you found one of them that's most important, do you have one that's most important? You're going to write down the word on your board. Don't show it to me. And then you're going to show it to somebody or everybody, I don't care. And I'm going to move so you can't see this happening.
To write the word.
Just write the word down. Sorry, hold on. When she gets it written down, she's going to show, sorry, try not to interfere with that. She's going to tell me what row it's in, and then she's going to show you guys.
Row 4.
Row 4? Okay, don't show me. Can you put it away? Maybe just put it away for a second? Okay, so it's in row 4. Everybody got an idea of what she's saying? Yes? Okay, it's in row 4. Can you find it again? Sorry, and tell me what row it's in now? Yep. What row?
Row 1.
Row 1? All right, so. I'm not cheating, I just forgot something, sorry. Okay, got it. I'm sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second. Okay, so now that you have the row, it's in row 1. We're good, we don't need this anymore. Here's where the magic comes in. I promised a magic trick. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what Therese is playing for. She's going to get the secret to this magic trick. So that's pretty cool. Therese, you can hide that board so I don't see it right now. I don't know if I can do this without hands. But let's see. Therese, all these of these piles, all the different colors, I want you just to pick 2 piles. Just call out the colors. Just pick 2.
Blue, green.
Blue and green? Okay. So, out of the blue and green, pick 1 pile.
Blue.
Blue? Okay. Out of those numbers, if you can see them, pick 2 envelopes, please. Just point to them or tell me the number.
Don't you mean to cover green?
No.
Pick 2 numbers.
Pick 2 numbers.
14 and 16.
Okay. 14 and 16. Out of those 2 numbers, pick a number, please. Everybody know what she said on her little card? Hopefully this works. Can you open that envelope? It's sealed. Everybody can see that? Yeah. No, just open it. Tear it open. It's cool. We're all family here. No one's going to be offended. What does that card say? Very nice. Magic. Thank you, Therese. Can you give her that right there? Therese is going to get today for playing a copy of The Secret, because I told you she was going to get The Secret, and a deck of cards. Later we'll talk. I'll show you how to do that. Give her a hand, everybody. Thank you. One of the reasons I do that trick, besides it's like freaking awesome, is because I think it's kind of cool to show you guys. Even though she had no clue how we were going to get there, we got there, right? So when we put our trust in people like the managers in this room and our leadership at corporate and all the people who make those top decisions, when we're putting our trust in those people to get us where we want to go, if that's what she says is important to her and that's what she needs out of this job or this career or whatever she's going to do with it, you got to sometimes just trust that the people at the top and the people along the way, with your participation, are going to get you to where you want to go, even if you can't see at all how that's going to happen. Very clear? That's why I do that magic trick for you guys. So, anyway, that was a pretty cool little thing. Okay, now we're going to get out of our seats again. We're going to do a little activity. It's going to go like this. In the back of the room, I just want everybody to be aware there's tape on the floor. It's only there for an activity this afternoon, but if when you're going across the floor throughout the day, if you can make sure not to kick it up, because it comes up pretty easily, we'd appreciate that. Right now we're going to go back there, and where these guys are all lined up, we're going to start. We're going to face that wall, and I don't know if I can reach with this, but I'll tell you the rules right now. When we, let's see, this is called crossing the bridge. I think there's about 33, 35, 40 people in this room. We're all going to cross the bridge a different way. So, I'll show you like this. Let's say I start right here, which is going to be where Christine and Sean and Glenn and Brian are standing. We're going to go from where they're standing to that wall that says all about solutions. Okay? We're going to physically move our bodies from that start where they're starting at to the other part of the room and touch the wall. Okay? How we're going to do that? Completely up to you. You could fly, you could levitate, you could walk, you could run, but you cannot do the same thing as anybody else who does it. Fair enough? Everybody get it? So, if I walk across the room, no one else can walk across the room. So the sooner you do it, the better you have of a chance to not duplicate somebody's way of doing it. How many people think there's 40 ways to cross the bridge right now? Anybody? Anybody believe that this can happen? Good, good, good. We got believers. This is awesome. That's nice. Some people go, 40 ways? There's not 40 ways to do something. We're going to show you right now that there is, okay? So everybody, if you'll line up at that gold little fancy trim on the floor, leave your